Hello, this is Hoffy, and I'm going to do you as and hello Anchor FM because I'm recording on there as well. I'm just going to do you another. Been busy this morning. I'm going to do you another new moon reading that will take you into next week. So it's the 13th of March. The new moon occurred at 10:22 this morning. And we all know you probably woke up thinking, I really must start getting things done. But that's obviously a bit of spring coming in. So we've got a new moon in Pisces and Virgo and in Neptune. So there's lots going on. So let's get this underway. I've burnt some sage, which is lovely. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll get started on these and then we'll move on. So anyway, I hope you're all well. Um, yes, I've got a couple of podcasts out today. Obviously, just felt the right vibe. That's the thing. People think that tarot readers just pick it up and do it. I've taken quite a lot of time off from this because it was sort of stretching me uh, up here, and then I needed to be in the right space and quiet my mind a bit. So I needed to do some my own shadow work before I can come to you guys and give you what I feel are the right messages from these cards. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much if you're watching. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, the new moon brings about a chance to reset your mind, revisit projects and ideas, and maybe even get them underway and start thinking about your new life and what your life is going to be like, post COVID, which has been very traumatic for everybody. Everybody has suffered, and the losses alone are just too immense to even comprehend on a um, intuitive level, because it's just such a heavy energy, and it's such a shame that so many people have been lost during this because of some stupid people. Um, anyway, I'll try not to talk about COVID too much. Let's go. So this is a Shadowscape. I think these maybe I bought these not quite early on, but I'll move on to the tarot in a sec. I just felt the need to pull out at least three of these cards. Okay, so there's oh blimey. Okay, so something's coming to an end. Ooh, here we go. Fill the space. Now, this message might resonate for you, and it might not. If it's not, leave it and leave it for somebody else to pick up. If it does, then all good. Sometimes we need a little bit of validation in where we're going or what we're doing. So, the Nine of Swords indicates that I want to take a deep breath because I can feel that you've been through the wars, I mean, how many more things can people throw at you and you have to deal with? And, why? Why is it all now? Why is it you've been constantly dealing with a barrage of it's not one thing, it's something else, and challenging this and challenging that? You must remember, whatever the universe is throwing at you, it's not to challenge you, it's always to prepare you, because through any rough storm, there's always a quiet water at the end. Eventually, the quiet waters come. So, it's not great when you have to deal with many challenges. And, I'm sure that people have been through many upsetting times. But now is the time that you've got to start to get a grip of your life. And March being, spring is the best time to do it. So, Nine of Swords, there is that feeling of hurt. Will you put yourself out there? You don't want to be hurt again. Um, and will you have to go it alone? That's the other thing. Nobody really wants to be alone. But the Ten of Swords is telling me that just hang in there, because that pain that you're holding is nearly over. It's going to be gone. And if there's anybody, these cards kind of represent air energy. So that would be Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And then we've got the devil energy here, which is Capricorn. Now, the devil energy is about temptation. Could be about your career. Um, it could be that you feel constrained in some way and you want to break free. It could be about your emotions just being all over the place, but you know you've got to focus, but you can't really rein it in. So I felt that those cards needed to come out from Shadowscape, and they might mean something to somebody. But you must know that whatever happens, any pain and angst is going to be over with, okay? Oh, look at that. You've got the Lovers card. I like this. So that's Gemini, Gemini Lovers. That's come out twice today, actually. Um, yeah, bearing all. Oh my gosh. So if you're in a relationship or if you're starting a relationship, you want to show that person who you really are and be your, this is actually going to be the running theme for pretty much the rest of the year. Be your authentic self, because if you're trying to be somebody else, then how can somebody love you? You've got to be yourself. And that's what people are drawn to, isn't it? They're attracted to your inner being and your chemistry. So you don't need to be anybody else. You certainly don't need to justify yourself to anybody else. You just need to be your authentic self, and don't be afraid to show somebody in a relationship or potential relationship who you are, because don't wait all that time. You could be in a relationship, not showing yourself, and then all of a sudden show yourself, and you go, "Well, I could have learnt that 6 months ago." You know, put yourself in the best stead. This is another card that's come out before. This person definitely wants to come forward to you, but they're quite dynamic, and there's they want to do it, but they kind of a bit resistant, a bit scared, because they are frightened to put themselves out. So whilst they're showing all the glory of their armor, here they kind of hiding something soft about themselves that which isn't quite fragile. So they want you to take care of that piece of them so that they can come forward. So at the moment they might feel that they're a little bit held back. And there definitely is some sexual chemistry between you, because that's what's brought you together. There is that chemistry, there's that lightning bolt, and that feeling of, wow, who is this person? They're really kind of making me think, they're kind of giving to the relationship, they're opening my mind to other things. Now, the magician, this has also come out this morning. The magician, and I did shuffle them very, very well. The magician, this is about Mercury. The magician means that you can manifest things that you want in life, but also it represents Mercury. And Mercury is plays with the frequencies of what we hear and what we say. So you might find yourself in a conversation with somebody, and you go, I'm talking to them, but I can't hear them very well. It's like, and that is Mercury messing up your communications. It's like a radio being tuned out. I've said this already today. It's like a radio, when you're going between frequencies of radio stations, it's the in between bit. And so you need to do a little bit of work, and often to listen to somebody, you just have to slow it right down, really strip it right back. And if you didn't hear it properly the first time, say, I'm sorry, I didn't really hear what you said. Can you say it to me again? Because then you're building on that communication skill. So, yeah. But whatever you're manifesting for yourself, that is going to be your forever path at the moment. Today, we've got the new moon in Pisces. in Neptune and Virgo, and the Sun all in conjunction. And obviously with Virgo comes a lot of love. So this is a wonderful love day, or lovely day to connect on a deeper level. Yeah, that's it. So that's your Magician card. You may feel that things aren't 100% perfect, but this union is going to happen no matter what you think. This union's going to happen, and you're quite happy to set about that journey, which is full of emotion. And whatever the challenges are for you in the future, then you'll be tackling them together. All right. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles, this could represent finances in the relationship, and there needs to be a little bit of a balance in that. And it could also represent that one person's giving more than the other and being over generous. So if that's yourself, then, just pull back a little bit and allow the other person to move in and fill that gap a little bit. It doesn't have to be. I tried to explain, the more you focus on this, it's got no room to grow. If you set it back a little bit, like that, if I just set it back, it's got the chance to grow, develop, and shine in its own light. So, and it works both ways, So when you need that little bit of space to allow the relationship to grow, don't be afraid to do that. Here we go. Oh, now we're getting there. This is exciting. So the Three of Wands is about, you're at that point that the next move you make is the start of a very, very long journey. Okay, so the next move you make is a very long journey, and this person, you see, look, they don't know what the future really holds for them, but they know that they've managed to get to this, basically this gate. These three, there's no gate on there, it's a metaphorical gate of their future, the next chapter of their life. And they don't really know what it holds, but something is pulling them forward and they can't really stop. But it is at this point that you have to decide if you're going to go forward or whether you're going to pull back and change course. But generally, when you get to this point, you've put quite a lot in. So it would be very difficult to understand why you would turn your back on that. But it's done with a lot of passion, and yeah, you've got to, this card always makes me smile. It always makes me feel like there's so much to look forward to in the future, and that's really lovely. So I think that's where you're at. And if you're not there, you're going to be there very soon. Okay. And here he is, or she. Knight of Wands. This is such a passionate affair. So it's not really an affair, but this is a passionate affair. This is, be ready, buckle up. You're in for a very hot, passionate ride. If you've got the Knight of Wands coming towards you, oh gosh, hold on to your seats, because this person, they are full of love. It's like an endless pot of it, you know. They got ideas about how things are going to be, and yeah, it's red hot lover. Lucky you. And yeah, they're happy. They are ready to come at you with great speed and swoop you up. So don't be surprised if you get knocked off your feet a little bit. Yeah, so that's, if you go forward, that's where you're heading. If you turn around, then you kind of maybe have to go back a few years, or Yeah. Okay, let's have another one. Oh gosh, right, look. Now don't be scared by this. I'll turn it up the right way. It did come out this way. This was in reverse. Okay, so number 3 again. All right, that is it. That is it. There is no more playing with your heart. No more piercing you with pain. No more heartache. No more that. You need to trust. Swords are about trust. You need to trust, you see. So it's saying, look, you don't need to anymore. Just trust the situation. Trust where you're going with it. You don't have to drive it. Let it pull you through. Okay? So that is, sorry, I've got hair everywhere. Right, that is the 3 of Hearts. Now, this is the Empress. This is about fertility. It's also about somebody. It's another 3. 3. 3, 3, 3. It was in reverse. So it's up to you. You are in the driving seat right now. It's up to you to make that decision and say to that person, I'm in. I am in. 100% I'm in. That's what you need to do. Yeah. The Empress seeks her Emperor. So, yes, very good. So you're talking Aries, leader of life she is. So she tends to sort of guide the path. And if that's you, that might represent you. That's, Aries is a very dynamic card. So a dynamic sign. So driving things forward, that's in your power to do that. Okay. That's our little Aries. So itchy nose. Uh, mm, I like this reading. It's really good. Really good. Yeah, really good. I've got these cards here and they are calling me. So I just I just feel like they're calling me over to pull from here. So we'll just give you a little bit of reassurance. I think that's what we're looking for. Now, 3 is about creativity. It's about, we had all the 3s. So be creative in your mind and do it amongst a group. Don't feel that you're alone. And it's about growth. So you've really got the opportunity to grow here, to be the person that you want to be, Right, my lovely cards. I never remember what these are called actually, but they always come up with the right card at the right time. And so we're asking the question, what do we need to do to break us into this next chapter of our lives? I think our lives, your lives, our lives, everybody's lives. So let's just have a, oh, that one wanted to come out as well. Something's just stuck in your hand. Now this to me, there's 3 cards here. So that, oh my God, I don't want to look. I'm a bit frightened. So we've got here, oh, I love this. Look, intention. So that landed on that Capricorn career card. Intentions. Make your intentions clear. I really like that. And don't be, look, you see that card, how beautiful it is? She's not moving from that spot. She's like, I'm here to stay and I'm here to do this. And these are my intentions and nothing will stop me. So the work front, that's where you sit. These were over these 3 cards. And now, so these are your moving forward cards. I love this. Dreams, freedom, and thought. Okay, so well, I feel like the thought sits with the Empress. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what your dreams are, and you need to convey those dreams. And what that will do, once you have done that, that's when you're going to get your freedom. That's when you'll get your peace moment. That's when everything will just come together. Love this. I love this reading. And I'm really glad that I pulled those out. I mean, look, people sometimes forget to dream. I'm all about mind maps and journals and things, and that helps. I think that helps people to put down on paper what their dreams might be. So if you haven't done that, then certainly light a candle, take a space for yourself. Yeah, I think you've done enough thinking. And I always say, you cannot go wrong. You can't go wrong. The universe doesn't really allow you to go wrong. There, dream card again. That's just come out. That is your dreams. Dream big. Dream big. And then you can manifest big things for yourself. That's lovely. Gosh, pick everything. I want this. I would like that. I would like this to happen. Start writing it in your journal. I've got in my notes, I've got a letter to the universe that I constantly read to the universe. And I add to it each time. This letter's getting longer and longer. I mean, it's going to be a very long letter. It gets longer to read each time. Now, this is what's been on my mind all day long. And it has shown itself a couple of times over the last couple of days, is the Temperance card, and that's ruled by Sagittarius. Okay, so you need to think about this card. It's not saying to you, wait. It's saying be patient with yourself, because the universe has got your back. Whatever you've asked for, it's coming. You just need to sit back and let it happen. So that is the Temperance card. Take your time. Be pure in the truth of it. Keep your passions. And look, she's dipping her toe in the water. That's fine. Show a piece of yourself, and then the other person can show a piece of themselves. Show a piece of yourself, and then this time there's no rush. The more you rush to these things, the less chance they have of being how you dreamed them to be, or how amazing they can be. If you put too much pressure on something, it's always going to come back not in the right way. So make your dreams known. Yeah, such a good day today. Oh, now I asked for the Emperor. What did I get? The Emperor. There they are, Emperor and Empress in one reading. They are king and queen. They are, trying to think of like couples now, but king and queen will do. Princess and princesses, prince and princesses. The Emperor, that's the other Aries card. We've already had Aries out with the, so, oh, already had Aries. Oh, I've got them, Venus, not Aries, but we've had the air. So Empress, gift of life, divine connection, Aries, ruler of life. And so let that person lead you to your place of happiness. All right. All you have to do is sit back and just enjoy that moment. Enjoy every moment. We know life can be very short. And yeah, sit back in uh, your peaceful place. All right. That's lovely. Yeah. Let the other person come. Judgment. Now, such a severe word, judgment. It's not really about judgment. It's actually about resurrection. You see that they're rising up out of there from before. So the judgment card is saying to you that this is another opportunity, all right, that you have had before, but this is the right time to do it, because this is the card that ends up right next to here. all right? And next to the Lovers. So whatever it is that you've had in the past, you didn't take it forward, but this time you're doing it differently, and you're going to get what you want from this situation. But it's going to be on an equal path. It's not going to be one or the other. So this is your timing. That's what that judgment is. That is the triumphant moment. This is a celebration of now. Okay. Love, love, love. Let's put that back on the chakras there. And speak up. You need to speak up, definitely. And yeah, I feel like that's what you should be doing, speaking up. Let's put those cards on there. Now, I said to you about listening, so you must listen. And if you can't hear the person very well, just say, I can't hear you. Say it again. You know, get them to say it again. Can you explain it to me in another way? Can you show me all these things? This is a really good reading. I'm really happy with it. So what have we got here? We've got my moon and my moon and my sunstones. Oh, they're so good. I literally feel the energy off them as always when I pick them up, because they've listened to so many things from me. They hold a lot. There's a lot in there. So I think the key to this reading is be your authentic self. Don't try and push it. Let it happen naturally. Make your intentions clear but soft. At work, you know, because that is the work card. I know you've been hurt before, but don't let that cloud your judgment for the future, because if you hold that in your existence, then that's what you're going to receive always, always, and you need to set it free. You need to put it in an envelope and get it out of here, all right? So that's your key to this reading. Let it happen. Let yourself be led. Keep dreaming. Dream big. You're on the start of a wonderful journey, and you can't go wrong. But you need to make sure you stay within, keep coming back to your spiritual self, because that's really important. And yeah, it's a good time. It's a really good time. Today is a fantastic day for all people who want to embark on love. And what else do I need to tell you? Oh, this is it. I love this. I picked this up off Instagram, but I really loved it, so I wrote it down. I'm going to say it a lot to a lot of people, because I feel like this brings such depth to life, all right, in a way. So we all want to be rich, right? But we all want rich money. So first of all, I want riches of any wealth, all wealth, gifts, anything like that. I want that for you this week, all right? But rich beyond your wildest dreams, rich in health, rich in positivity, rich in strength, rich in knowledge, rich in adventure, which is what your life is. It's one big adventure. And rich in new skills. So, you know, if you learn something every day, great. One thing, that doesn't matter if it's this big, this little, or this big. Rich in new skills, rich in family. Embrace those in your family if you can. Rich in laughter, and last of all, rich in love. So even if you get rich in love, don't forget those other things, because they are all part of your life and life's riches. Really like that. So I think that's the end of the reading. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. Take 10 minutes to light a candle with a blank piece of paper and start your new life, because you are getting it. It's coming. So start dreaming it, start manifesting what you want to see in it. All right. So the universe knows. The universe already knows, but you need to know. All right. That's it for me from Hoffy. And love and light to you. I hope you enjoyed the new moon reading, and I hope you'll come back and see me again soon. Take care. Bye bye.